going, guys? Bibi here on the last day of my trip to Auckland. So I'm leaving tonight and I'm sitting down having myself some nomi food. I'm going to be trying some new Japanese cuisines that I've never tried in my life. It's going to be interesting and scary, and I hope that I enjoy it, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's just say I did pick up some natto, so yeah. So I'll show you what I got and where I got it from, and then we'll try some of these interesting things. So this is where I went. Oh, someone's upset. And as you see, they do have a lot of interesting foods. Lots of sushi, and what I managed to pick up was all of this. There's the natto. We've got some octopus balls and just some normal sushi, egg roll. So yeah, I'll make sure to leave the names of things down at the corner when I'm eating them, so then you know exactly what they're called. But yeah, let's tuck into this. Okay, first up we have got this. It's like a caviar sushi. All right, let's try this. They pop in your mouth. After my first bite, first thing I noticed, it doesn't really have much of a taste. You more can taste the sushi rice and the seaweed more than the actual eggs themselves, because yeah, these are fish eggs. When you bite down, you just hear this crunch, and like it's very loud in your ears. That's all you can hear when you're eating. It's just like crunch, crunch, crunch. So yeah, it's got that, like, it does have that slight fishy taste, but it's more coming from the sushi rice and the seaweed more than the actual eggs themselves. The eggs don't really have much of a taste. Like, if I, hang on, I'm gonna just try some by themselves. Okay, they're salty. That's what I'm tasting. Like, the saltiness is coming from the eggs, but it's not overpowering. It's actually not too bad. Like, I thought that I wasn't gonna like this one, but I actually don't mind it. I will probably end up eating all of it. Next up, the natto. This smells disgusting. I do have a couple of packets to put into it, so we'll do that and then we'll give this a try. Okay, better yet, I'm gonna actually try the natto just by itself first without the sauce to see what it's like. Now I'm gonna try and attempt to use frickin' chopsticks because I am absolutely inept at these. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, let's try this. And it's stuck in my mouth. Okay, that is disgusting. I mean, it is rotting beans, so I mean, what do you expect? I do have these sauces, so I'm gonna put those in and then try it again. Okay, I realized I actually didn't mention what it tasted like, so I had to have some more, which was just as bad as the last time. It has a bit of an alcoholic taste to it, like kind of reminds me of beer. Which another thing that I don't like. So the smell really makes it that much worse. When I was eating it, if you got a whiff of the smell, you kind of started tasting that smell, which just made it 10 times worse. The stickiness, like, you know, when you see natto, there's the stringiness of it. It can become rather annoying very quickly because you're trying to eat it and you just end up with like this long string coming from like the plate up to your mouth. So that's also something that I'm not a huge fan of. So yeah, gonna try it one more time with the sauces. So yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this because at the moment I'm hating life. couple of sauce packets. That's a normal soy sauce, so that's quite sweet, which is good. If I grab this yellow stuff, I don't know what this is. We'll just get a little bit onto my finger. See? Ah. Wasabi. Why is wasabi supposed to be green, not yellow? I mean, at least it's nice wasabi, but still, ow. Bon appetit. It's hot. The soy sauce helps take away that kind of very strong taste, so it's a little bit more beany. Still not the greatest. 1 second. Okay, the soy sauce, because of how sweet it is, it definitely overpowered the taste of the natto. The wasabi wasn't overpowering. It kind of gave you that sting on your tongue, but it's not like, you know, when you have normal sushi and you accidentally get the paste stuck to your sushi and it like burns your mouth. Yeah, it's not that bad. It was when I had pretty much gotten rid of all of the taste of that soy sauce that I then had that natto taste again, and that's why I had to stop, because I felt like I was going to gag once again. And natto is something that I'm probably never going to try ever again because it did not sit well with me. It's definitely an experience. It's something that you would probably want to try if you hadn't tried it before, but just be aware that it does give that kind of alcoholic-y berry taste to it. Oh, another thing that I should mention is because it is kind of slimy, it will probably put a lot of people off. It didn't really put me off too much, so I wasn't too bothered by the sliminess in my mouth. It was more the taste and the smell that I couldn't stand. So yeah, try it, but be aware that you may not like it. Right, I think we're going to try something a little less adventurous. We have got this here. Let's give this a try. This looks a lot nicer. Don't have much of it, so let's see. It looks like that there's rice inside of it, so I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, there is rice inside. That's nice. It doesn't have a huge amount of taste. It's got the glazing is very is subtly sweet. It's kind of a caramelized taste. Also, because this is like it's kind of like it's deep fried. It's got a crunch on the outside, but it's like nice and soft on the inside. The taste is very subtle. You can taste all the little bits and pieces that's in it, you know, the rice, the sauce, the sweetness of the sauce, but it's not overbearing. So like if you want something just easy to eat, this is definitely something nice to have. Next up, takoyaki. That takoyaki was really nice. It was nice and creamy inside. The takoyaki, for those of you that don't know, are octopus balls, and so they've got little octopus pieces on the inside, and the octopus wasn't too chewy because sometimes it can be overcooked and so it just becomes like rubber. It wasn't like that at all. It was nicely cooked. The sauce that was on the inside was nice and creamy. The sauces on the outside are really sweet, and it just goes down really well. I can easily eat all of that because it was so yummy. Still going, and we've got our egg roll. So this is very classic. You always see these types of sushi in bento boxes when you watch anime. So I've never tried this in my life, and I mean I don't mind egg. So let's see what this one's like. Egg isn't too well done, like it's not overly cooked. The rice doesn't have much taste at all. It's more just all in the egg. It's not chewy, it is very easy to eat. Obviously, if you don't like egg, then you won't be buying this. But if you're a huge fan of eggs, then definitely try this. This is quite nice. It's very refreshing because it's not warm, it's cold. It tastes a bit different when you have the seaweed with it. Like, it kind of turns a bit more salty because of the seaweed, which is actually quite nice. I think that if it had more seaweed, it would be even nicer. Next is something different. It's like a deep fried teriyaki chicken sushi thing. I'll be putting the name of it down here, but yeah, this is interesting. Got lots of sauce on it, so I'm not sure what to expect with this. Hopefully it's not going to taste too deep fried. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. The sauces are nice with it, but the rice is a bit stodgy and the outside is very chewy. So it's like that it's maybe been cooked or deep fried a little bit too long. You can't taste the seaweed at all. As you see, you've got seaweed there. Can't taste the seaweed at all. It's all being very overpowered by all of this sauce, to be honest. Yeah, it just tastes very, very chewy and very saucy. It is nice. I do enjoy it, but it's maybe a little bit too much for the size of it. I mean, it is pretty big. So, I mean, I'd probably give this about a 5 out of 10. Alright, last up, we have got this. I think this was like a salmon thing. I have a terrible memory. I'm so sorry. This is why editing is a thing. Because, like, post Bibi can sort this out. But, yeah, we've got this thing here. So let's try it. If I don't, like, stab myself in the mouth. Wow. This is what it looks like. Got like salmon, rice, looks like a little bit of broccoli, and some sweet onion, which I absolutely like. Spring onion. I absolutely love spring onion, and it is great with this. I'm not usually one for salmon. I do like smoked salmon, but just normal salmon without the smokiness, I'm not a huge fan of. But this is really nice. Like, the combination of flavors with the sauce and the veggies and the rice and just everything just is really, really nice. I think I like this one close to the same amount that I like the takoyaki. Takoyaki is still number 1, but this is a close second. So here's the damage. Haven't eaten everything yet, but you know, out of everything, number 1, number 2, I'd probably say number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Very, very last place, Natto. Die. So I've still got a lot of food to eat. Everything was pretty good, except for the natto. A lot of the stuff that I got was a pretty reasonable price as well. I only spent about, I think it was $26-ish. So, I mean, this is a pretty decent feed for the amount of money that I spent. So I'm pretty happy. I hope that you guys did enjoy yourselves. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Check out the description for all of my socials. I've got plenty down there. Go check out the rest of the channel. And please consider subscribing for a wide range of anime content. From Tobikko, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!